Oh, hey, didn't see you there. What am I doing? Just sweeping the street sweeping. You know, keeping our streets clean is essential for water quality. Leaves and debris left on streets wash into storm drains, carrying phosphorus, organic matter, and chemicals into our lakes, streams, rivers, creeks, and ponds. This can be a big problem. It increases algae growth and reduces oxygen levels, harming fish and aquatic life and overall water quality. So that's why I'm out here, street sweeping. How's that? Yeah, I guess you're right. This is kind of a big street and a tiny broom. There's gotta be a better way. You know what? I bet you the crew down at Public Works might have a tool to help us out. Come on. Now that's more like it. Look at the size of those brushes. So how many miles of streets do we clean every year?
City of Chanhassen has 119 miles of streets that we maintain.
And how much stuff are we picking up throughout the year?
2024, there was 310 tons of debris that we picked up with these sweepers.
And where's that all go? Where do we put it?
We got a fort, or Irish fort we call it over there, where you can see a mountain of debris that we've collected. So this is a 2019 Timco 500X. This is a regenerative air system, so it's got a big fan here. It's just a big road vacuum pretty much. So once this broom head is on the ground, it creates pressure and this fan blows. It kind of pushes all the dust and debris that lifts up. It doesn't suck it off the ground until the fan lifts it in the air, and then it vacuums it in. It pushes the dirt and stuff to the side, so it uses the same air and cycles through and puts it up into the hopper box.
And then I also noticed there's two steering wheels in there. What's the point of that?
So it depends on the road. If there's a median, you gotta be on the left side. You can kind of use these mirrors on the front to watch your gutter brooms to know you're getting the right spots and picking up all the debris in the road. But usually we drive on the right side because we're driving on the right side of the road, so you can have a better sight line to watch what your gutter broom's doing.
So this is the Elgin Broom Bearer. This is going to be one of our mechanical sweepers. The Timco that we just looked at over there, that one's a vacuum broom. Well, this is a mechanical broom. So the air kind of brushes all up, and then it goes into a big old broom, and then it basically mechanically gets thrown onto a hopper instead of having a vacuum do it. It's just mechanical.
So how many hours are we spending on the roads then each year?
Yeah, so in the 2024 season, we did 1150 hours, and then in the 2025 season, we did right around 950 hours or so, and in that same time, we accumulated the same amount of debris. So we're a little bit more efficient, kind of moving along.
Why do we sweep every year, other than making the city look more pretty? I mean, what's the point of it?
Biggest point of street sweeping is to get the toxic materials off the road. You got your general, like little metals, your fine materials and whatnot, your wear and tear from the rubber, the tannins from the leaves and everything like that. Get it up out of our storm systems, just so that stuff doesn't go into our ponds or lakes. Just put less strain on other aspects of the city.
But it's not just street sweeping that helps keep our waterways safe. It's also these stormwater ponds. Oh, hey Joe.
Hey.
How many stormwater ponds do we have in the city of Chanhassen?
The city of Chanhassen has over 450 stormwater ponds. Approximately 300 of those are owned and operated by the city of Chanhassen.
And when you say owned and operated, what does that look like? What kind of maintenance do we do for those?
The city executes an annual stormwater maintenance project. What we do is we assess what needs to get done with our ponds. Primarily, we're looking at cleaning out those ponds, removing the dirt and material that has accumulated over time, and then fixing the infrastructure, the pipes, the outlet structures that may need maintenance or repair when we're in that area.
And aside from stormwater ponds, are there other ways that we're working to help keep our waterways as clean as possible?
Yeah. The city of Chanhassen does a variety of things to help improve our local water quality. Some of those include an education and outreach program so that we can educate our residents and promote smart practices around stormwater. We also execute an erosion and sediment control oversight program where we're looking at construction and making sure that those best practices during construction are in place to make sure that the sediment and pollutants associated with construction are managed properly. We also partner with our local stakeholders and our watershed districts to construct new water quality projects. One example of that is the Lotus Lake Water Quality Improvement Project that is planned for 2027.
Well, we sure learned a lot about what goes into keeping our community's waterways clean. From street sweeping, which helps keep pollutants, debris, and chemicals out of our waterways, to stormwater ponds, which help filter that water before it gets into lakes, streams, rivers, and creeks, to other best management practices that we implement each year. I'm glad to know that I don't have to do all the sweeping on my own or dig a pond. Don't think I have a shovel that big.